Limit within the Hooke's law holds good is proportional limit. The magnitude of shear stress induces in a shaft due to applied torque varies from 0 at the center to maximum at the circumference. Polar moment of inertia of cross section of a shaft of a diameter d is pi d4 by 32. A hollow shaft of same cross-sectional area that of solid shaft can resist more torque. The flexural rigidity of a beam is EI. A section of a beam is said to be in pure bending if it is subjected to constant bending moment and zero shear force. A high carbon steel specimen as compared with mild steel specimen has a more defined yield point. Load required to produce unit deflection is known as stiffness. Which one of the following features improve the fatigue strength of the metallic material? Under stressing, 1 kgf per centimeter square when converted into SI unit is 0.0981 MPa. To express the stress strain relation for a homogeneous isotropic linearly elastic material, minimum number of material constant needed is 2. Deflection of the free end of the cantilever beam subjected to a concentrated load at the middle of the span is given by 5 pi cube by 48 EI. Shear center is a point in the plane of a beam cross section through which the resultant of shear forces must pass. The maximum eccentricity of compressive load acting on a short strut of diameter d without producing tension at the base section is d by 8. The rigidity modulus G in terms of modulus elasticity E and Poisson's ratio V is given by E by 2 1 plus V. A bar subjected to a uniaxial load P having length L, area of cross section A, E is the modulus of elasticity. The strain energy stored in the bar is given by P square L by 2AE. A circular shaft of length L subjected to a torque T, G rigidity modulus and J is polar moment of inertia. Then the total angle of twist is given by TL by GJ. Maximum shear stress theory of failure was postulated by Tresca. The maximum deflection of a cantilever beam of span length L due to a concentrated load P at the free end is PL cubed by 3EI. The maximum stress used in analysis of bending beyond elastic limit is yield stress. A compressive member always tends to buckle in the direction of least radius of gyration. The maximum bending moment due to a moving load on a simply supported beam occurs under the load. A simply supported beam carries two equal concentrated load W at a distance L by 3 from either support. The maximum bending moment is omega L by 3. The maximum deflection of a simply supported beam of length with central concentrated load W is WL cubed by 48 EI. Euler's formula states that buckling load P for a column length L, both ends hinged and whose least moment of inertia and modulus of elasticity of a material of column are I and E respectively is given by P is equals to pi square EI by L square. Strain energy if a member may be equated to half stress square into volume of a member by Young's modulus. The work done on a unit volume of a material as a simple tensile force is gradually increased from 0 to value causing rupture is called modulus of toughness. Poisson's ratio mu is defined as ratio of transverse strain to axial strain. The point of contraflexure in a loaded beam is the point where bending moment changes sign. A rod of length L and area of cross section A, whose material has a modulus of elasticity of thermal expansion alpha, is subjected to a change of temperature delta T. The change in length is L is directly proportional to delta T. The moment of inertia of a rectangular lamina of sides B and D about its centroidal axis parallel to the side D is given by dB cubed by 12. Stress developed in an elastic body due to external force does not depend on elastic constant. Modulus of resilience is defined by strain energy per unit volume of the elastic body. In a beam of I section, the maximum shear force is carried out by the web. In short column with eccentricity loading, the neutral axis passes through the centroid of the section. In a long column with one end fixed and other end free, if slender ratio increases, critical stress decreases. A material having identical properties in all directions is called isotropic. The ratio of the deformation of bar due to its own weight to the deformation due to axial load equal to its weight is half. A cantilever beam is loaded uniformly throughout its length. The shape of the shear force will be right angle triangle. Two prismatic beams A and B have same length. The one having larger section modulus will be stronger in flexure. Load required to produce unit deflection is known as stiffness. In a cantilever carrying a load whose intensity varies uniformly from 0 at free end to W per unit run at the fixed end, the SF changes following a parabolic law. At the point of application of concentrated load on the beam, there is sudden change of slope of bending moment. Castigliano's theorem are valid for elastic structure. The buckling load will be maximum for a column if both ends of column are clamped. Which one of the following material is highly elastic? Steel. Two beams of equal cross section are subjected to equal bending moment. If one beam has square cross section and other has circular structure, then circular section beam will be stronger. A bar of length L and a uniform cross-sectional area A and second moment of area I is subjected to a pull P. If Young's modulus of elasticity of bar is E, the expression of strain energy stored in a bar will be P square L by 2AE. The property by which an amount of energy is absorbed by a material without plastic deformation is called resilience. Which of the following is a proper sequence? Proportional limit, elastic limit, yielding, failure. The unit of modulus of elasticity is same as those of stress, pressure, and modulus of rigidity. The maximum stress produced in a bar of a tapering section is at smaller end. When a bar is subjected to a change of temperature and its deformation is prevented, the stress induced in the bar is thermal stress. A steel bar of 5 mm is heated from 15 degree to 40 degree and is free to expand. The bar will induce no stress. When a When a body is subjected to three mutually perpendicular stresses of equal intensity, the ratio direct stress to corresponding volume strain is called bulk modulus. When a body is subjected to direct tensile stress in one plane, the maximum stress shear stress is half the maximum normal stress. The extremities of any diameter of Morse circle represent normal stresses on plane at 45 degree. When a load on the free end of a cantilever beam is increased, failure will occur at the fixed end. The shear force of a cantilever beam of length L carrying a uniformly distributed load of W per unit length is 0 at the free end.